2 years ago, Shane Brown needed bodies for his Lincoln Lynx boys basketball program. The small Class C school on Highway 200 saw numbers dwindling, leaving coaches scratching their heads in search of enough players for both practice and games. Brown, however, didn't need to look far. His son Nathan was bumped to the high school program as an 8th grader that season, and while many Class C schools promote students from the junior high level to elevate the competition and practice, the younger Brown took on a pivotal role with the Lynx, starting the majority of that 8th grade year.
To be quite honest, he was born right into it. Wife was pregnant. He was born right into basketball season in November, and it's been right from there. He was dribbling when he was 2 years old in the house, and just picked it up right from there. He's caught fire. He loves it.
The younger Brown also admits to being nervous that first season as expectations of an 8th grader starting on the varsity program continued to build. Now a sophomore, experience continues to be one of his biggest allies, but it's also led to a much improved confidence. Standing only 5'9" and weighing not an ounce more than 150 pounds, Brown was forced to get creative with his ball handling, passing, and shooting against bigger and stronger defenders.
Height's a disadvantage, but I take it as an advantage too. I look for wide open lanes when I can dribble. I use my dribbling skills mostly during the game. If this is an open lane, I take it, and I try to use my smallness as an advantage to get to the basket, so it helps.
Smooth dribbling, slick passes, and speed that leaves many defenders on the chase has certainly paid dividends in this sophomore campaign. Brown has topped 30 points on 3 separate occasions this season, 2 of those 40-point outings, against Victor back in December and against White Sulphur Springs in mid-January. Scanning through the stat book and diving into game film is eye-opening for many, but the sophomore speedster was ready for those performances if his team needed them.
I knew I had a chance the way I was progressing throughout the years. I got better each year. I started picking up what high school was like and how I needed to react, how different it was from my younger years. And from last year, I knew I could easily get around the 30 range. 40 was a pretty big step, but I knew I could do it.
He has a good presence to get steals. He's got a good eye for the ball, putting pressure on the guards, able to get steals out of the hands, and just reading passes. Those steals for him, in one game he had 16 steals in the one game, and he had 10 in the other one, so those have led to some good points for him. And he's able to shoot outside and get to the basket and score inside.
In short, he's become a complete point guard. In the 3 games of 30 points or more, Brown posted double-digit steals and flirted with a triple-double in the win over Victor. 40 points, 16 steals, and 8 assists. According to the stats provided by the Lynx, he's averaging more than 25 points, 7 steals, 6 boards, and 3 assists per game. Having a father as coach has also proven incremental in Brown's improvement. The pair study game film, discuss strategy, and get in the gym whenever they can. But for nearly 15 years, Shane Brown has heard his son mention the same dream, one he continues to chase to this day.
Everybody's goal when they're young is to get to the NBA. I mean, that's a big thing for him. As he gets older, he starts to realize it takes a lot of work. College is definitely something he's interested in. He's thinking big. Duke, Gonzaga. He wants to take a shot at those schools, and we get him a lot of exposure, taking him around the country in the summer. North Carolina, we take him to Canada, Utah, Washington, just to get him exposed to other people.
I've been a lot of places. It's benefited me a lot. I've picked up stuff everywhere I've went, new things I can add to my game, and it's helped me tremendously. Everything I do at the camps I take home, and it helps me and it helps my team.
Every camp he's gone to, he's excelled. He's done really well. He had, up in Canada, he had him chanting USA when he was up there in some of those competitions, and he ended up going to Australia this last summer to play over there for the United States and one of their teams, and he played well against a lot of those older kids who were really graduating seniors and whatnot.
If I'm pretty sure I can get higher than 40, but it'll be hard. I know that because these teams are hard in this district, so I'm going to have to work hard.